So it's been a year with Philip Borrowman and his Taking Action Online group. It's been a year. How good was this? It was spectacular. People ask me on YouTube, on my emails, texts, on Facebook, everywhere. They always ask me, is this real? Can I really do this? And you know, I feel for you. I really do, because I'm sure you've heard my story. It's been horrible in the past and spectacular now. It really is. For over 10 years, I could never figure this out. I know exactly who you are. I know you because you've spent so much money, right? It's been a really long time. You're doing this. Nothing is working. It seems like everyone's lying and just want your money. And another webinar and another sale, another this and that, and nothing ever works, right? My biggest thing was I can't make any money because there's no email list and there's no traffic. Email, traffic. Email, traffic. So I found Philip Borrowman from an email for Taking Action Online program. And I saw it, I threw it away, I took it out of the trash later on, I bought the thing, and nothing happened because I did what I always did. I looked at it, put it on the computer, I don't even look at it. And nothing happened because I really didn't do it. Then I got an email from Philip saying, I'm starting this one-on-one program. It's a group with just a few people, and it's going to be this much money, and I'm going to travel to the United States. I'm going to meet you, and I'm going to show you how to really do this. So we got on Skype, and I told him what I've been doing, and I asked, is this really going to work? And he said, no. And I was stunned. And I said, what? And he said, because if I tell you to do something, I want you to do this. Don't do something over there. I want you to do this. And when I tell you to do something, I don't want you to put your own spin on it and do it the Brian way. I want you to do what I tell you to do. And it wasn't until I actually started doing that, everything changed. Everything changed. So I'm going to show you a little bit of my journey. First, watch this. Let's talk about how to make money online. Most people have the same thoughts. Why can't I make money online? Go to briantoder.com for my unconditional recommendation on how to make money online and how I finally succeeded online after years of failing. Get my perfect recommendation for you now by clicking on the link below this video at briantoder.com. Well, it was an exciting year. So I'll show you some of this journey that I've gone through and you've seen. And I'll show you some screenshots, what's been happening, what I've gone through, and realize, and this is such an important thing to grasp, and just stop and listen what I'm saying right now. This will take time for you. It will take time. This didn't really gel until the last 90 days when the big money came in. See, realize I've made over $12,000 in a year, but in the last 3 months, that was over $9,000. You see? So at the end, I'll show you the graph, the chart, and everything, and you'll see it's like nothing, 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 something, something, everything. So that's what this is like. So if you think that you want fast, real fast money now, I have to do this now, well, put on a mask and say, stick them up. Because that's the only way you're going to be able to do that. If you want to do this the right way with internet marketing, with affiliate marketing, it's going to be slow and deliberately. But eventually you're going to get it. So right here, I want you to see this. This is September 26th. This is before I started the one-on-one training with Philip. And I was asking the question, just curious, what's your biggest challenges when time management, with time management? Because that was a problem. It was like, how do I do everything? Do I have to do it all at once? I mean, how do you put this together? And my question was, do you get everything done, or does the day just vanish? Because that's what happened with me. I would start the day, and then I would do my laundry and I'd get something to eat, and I get a cup of coffee, and by the time I knew it, it was like 6:30 already. So that was my question. I'm trying to figure out this, and I'd love your input. And now people are asking me, how are you doing this? And I got this down to a system where I can get my videos done in about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Just today, I had to stop in the morning, go to a friend's house, visit, because this is somebody I wanted to see, her and her family, and we talked about her business. And I just started this video. It's 4:43 p.m. right now, so I got everything going at 4:30 p.m., which I'm usually done. This video will be done and uploaded probably within an hour. Um, why? Because I got everything together. So in the beginning, it was a mishmash. But when you get this going, things will flatten out, and you'll get your time management going. So this is also in September. There's a couple days before the other one. And I was asking the same questions you're asking. I spent thousands on Facebook courses and got another one a few months ago for $10. It's a waste of money. And this is a program called Strategy X by JK. And I started going through it. And I started just trying to figure this whole thing out, but I didn't have my act together. In November, it was about a little over 30 days later that we started this one-on-one coaching with the Taking Action Online program. I just made my second sale. And let me tell you, when you get your first sale, I got my first sale. It was $13 and something cents. It was like $3.49. I was so excited. I'm telling you, it's like, oh my gosh, I made a sale. And it dropped out of the sky, and it's on my phone. It's so exciting. So Philip, he said, look, Brian, you just made a second sale in 2 days using my one-on-one coaching strategy. And that wasn't bad. That was actually amazing. And you would think, well, it's not bad. It's a two sale. I made 2 sales, and it cost me nothing. It dropped out of the sky. So when this happens, and it still happens. I'm still getting sales, and I get so excited. Like, look, I just made money. I just made $50. That should be $200. How did this happen? I get so excited. And this is what it looked like. This was another one. Hey, look, you made a sale. It's so excited. And you have no idea what this is like until this happens. Your first sale, it's going to be, oh my gosh, this actually works. And when it starts slowly, and eventually it'll start to snowball. And that's where it's happening now. It's snowballing. Before it was like, a sale. Well, when's the next one? And I get another one. But when it really snowballs, I'm telling you, it's phenomenal. So I was trying to help some people out. And I was talking about this internet marketing business. It takes time. It really does. And I started to realize the money is not going to just wheelbarrow itself into my living room. It's going to take time. I'm going to have to learn some skills. I'm going to have to read and watch information, get the updates. And like I wrote, slow and steady. Be the tortoise. A lot of people want to be the hare. And what happens? Well, the hare loses a lot of money. The tortoise, making money. Who do you want to be? It's going to take time. You make money. You went fast and loose, broke. That's really it. Now, when it starts to snowballing, this is what it looks like. I wake up in the morning, and this is what my phone looks like. Look at this. I made a sale. Another sale. This I'm going, oh my gosh, look at this. This is amazing. Now, it's not always like this, but let me tell you, when I saw that, um, that was the beginning of my whole belief system. It changed. It's like, you know what? Philip is right. This is actually working. This is what's going to happen with you. Seriously. Follow my lead. There's a link below this video, briantoter.com. Get into my funnel. Get my emails. Find out what I'm doing, and I will help you. People actually send me emails saying, what do I do next? And I tell them what to do next. That's what I do. That's what people are doing with me. So now I can help you. So this is one of my favorite texts from Philip. What happened was I was looking at all my stats. I'm looking at my phone going, I don't know. I don't know if I'm really making money. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. So I texted Philip on Skype, and the question was something like, how come I'm not making as much money as I thought I would? And he sent me this, and it's my favorite text. And it was, you have 19 buyers out of a list of 50, which is insane. It really is. That's over 40%. Nobody gets that. I mean, even the top people, they're lucky to get 5%, 3%, 10%. 10% is like amazing. 40%. 19 sales out of 50. And that's what he was saying. All the other marketers would need 200 plus. So in order to get 19 sales, you would need an email list of over 200, 500, probably 1,000 people on your list. I had 50, and I just started. And he was right, because my list is it's closing in on 800 at this point in time. It's the beginning of October 2020, and I'm closing in on 800. It's a responsive list, and they're answering questions. They're asking me questions, and even if I offer them some advice, or I'll say I think you should get this, a lot of them are buying it. Why? Because they trust me. Why? Because I really help them, truly help them. And people like you watching me right now. This is the honest truth. This is what has happened step by step. And I'm here to help you. Why? Because I needed that before I started this. I needed that because I know exactly where you are right now. I know exactly who you are. You're me, and I was you, truly. So this does work. Let's look at another one. This is something I posted on my Facebook page. It really resonated with me. There are three types of people. Um, I used to be the guy all the way at the bottom. I would give up and look elsewhere. Maybe I should buy that. Well, that's not working. Ooh, how about that course? Well, that's not working. Let me fly to California and get that expensive program with 1,000 people in the audience where they're going to upsell and upsell and upsell, and I walk out $10,000 worth of stuff that doesn't work. That was me. Um, I wasn't really the guy in the middle. I wasn't the hustling guy. I was always the person looking and trying to find the shiny thing. Who am I now? I'm the one at the top. I'm the one using the machinery. I'm taking the tactics. I'm learning the right way. And it's easy for me now. This is easy. And it's easy for you if you actually follow my lead. So I started October 1st. This is in the middle of December 2019, and I got my 100th subscriber in YouTube. It was so exciting because I couldn't believe it. Because 100 people from all over the world coming to my channel. It's like a miracle. And now I'm closing in on 1,500, or maybe it's more. I stopped even looking because it doesn't really matter. It's not really about the numbers. But this was a real milestone. So this was in February. And this was, look at that. My list is 115, which is really nothing. And I've already made $775 with 115 people on my list. Could you do that? I think you can. So here we go. It's April 2nd. What's that, 7 months. I woke up and there was money in my account in PayPal, $276. It's amazing. So this says someone clicked on a link on one of my YouTube videos. Look at that. And another $375 today, and I'm still in my pajamas. I tell you, this is what it's like. I'm so excited just thinking about this again. Aweber is an email system that I use, but I don't use in my internet marketing business. I use GetResponse because they have automations. However, I'm an affiliate for Aweber. And look at this. It was May 4th, and Aweber sends me $64.14. Why? Because somebody somewhere in the world clicked on a link, and there you go. Some of these sales are from people about 15 years ago. I put something somewhere on the internet, and it had an affiliate link, and I'm still getting paid 15 years ago. Look at this, $64.14. Aweber costs me zero. I get it for, that's why I still have it, because it costs me no money because I get paid by Aweber for Aweber. And I wish they had automations because I would use it all the time, but I use GetResponse. This was a fun post. I made $479 in sales, and this was a promotion for Philip's advanced traffic blueprint, and this was the first time I ever did it. And I sent out some emails, and lickety split, free traffic. It's $479. It's amazing. This was when I was noticing the snowballing effect. Now, the snowball effect. Just imagine you're at the top of a large hill, and you want to roll a snowball down the hill. So you take a snowball and you pack it up and you put it on the ground and you push it. And what happens? Nothing. It just nudges it. And then you put more snowball on it and you push it and push and push it. And it's going to take work. It's going to take effort. And it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It's heavier and heavier, and you're pushing and you're pushing, and oh, it's exhausting. And you get people to help you, and you're pushing and you're pushing. But eventually it gets bigger and bigger, and it starts moving itself. It's got a little momentum. It goes a little bit, and you just push a little bit, and then it goes a little bit further, and then you push it. And so this is at the point when I got my 500th subscriber on YouTube, and my email list was growing at the same time. That was May. This is June. 700 subscribers. July. The last time it took 20 days. 10 days, I got another 100 subscribers. So it was getting shorter and shorter in time, but my list was growing and growing. The snowball was getting bigger and bigger. And I started pushing and pushing, and it's going and going, and that's what's happening right now. It's snowballing. It's going further and further, and I have to do less and less pushing. And one of these days, it's just going to go and go and go, and it's just going to be amazing. this is what's going to happen for you. Realize snowballing is very slow. It's going to be effort. It's going to take time, but eventually you're going to be in business with making money. Snowballing, really. So this is a graph of what this is like. In October 2019, when I started, I made a whopping $13.49. And then the next month, 148. December, it went down 20 bucks. So 121. In January, it went back up. February, it started to snowball. I got $411. March, 408. April, 747. So in May, it went down because what's been happening in the news. But June went back up. And then between June and July, look at that, went from almost $600 to close to $3,000 in 1 month. Total, I've made $5,820.07. I love to show off, so I posted this, and that's the graph. And I put this on my Facebook page and Twitter and all these places, and people were congratulating. It was so exciting. I'm telling you, this could happen to you too. So here's another one. The next month went from $2,800 to $3,700. Not bad. Not bad at all. $9,649. Getting there. This is the point I had about 175 videos. Seems like a lot. I kept making videos because Philip said, make videos. So what I do? I made videos. So this is now. This is the beginning of October. So I just made this graphic yesterday. And the last 3 months, $9,780.82. Now look at the graph. I didn't make all the money in the beginning. No one can do that. I'm telling you, the only way to do that is put on a mask and say the words, stick 'em up, which I don't recommend. In the beginning, the first, what is that? 9 months, it was work, 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 work. Results coming. You can see it. The snowball is being pushed. It's a lot of effort. Well, you can see July, August, September. The snowball is big and it's moving. And this is what it's like. So, in a year, over $12,000. I'm pretty sure this time next year, I'm going to be living off of the income from this business. It'll probably be in the area of 6 figures. And you know what? I'm a happy guy. This was the day when I got monetized. Now, monetization is when you're paid from YouTube. And right now, I'm getting over $300 a month. And I'm not doing anything different than I was doing in the very, very, very beginning when I started this. I'm doing the same exact stuff, yet they're paying me. It's like dropping out of the sky. All right, now this screen is kind of funny because some of you think that you bought a lot of stuff. It really cracks me up when someone says, yeah, I spent $900 on all this stuff. I was ripped off by $1,200. So I made this mind map of how much money I spent on all of this stuff. And it's so big that it doesn't even fit on this. These are all the things that I bought. And you know what? Yeah, I am embarrassed. I spent so much money and so much time and so much effort for virtually nothing. There's a few courses on there in copywriting and some internet marketing stuff, but most of this, if I hadn't bought all of that stuff, I could have had a nice beach property. And I'm not kidding. It was well into 6 figures. It was over $200,000 worth of stuff. It was over 10 years. Yeah, I am embarrassed. So when people say, I spent a lot of money, I spent a lot of money. So when I also say, I know what you're going through, I'm telling you, I know what you're going through. So that's why I'm telling you, click on the link below this video at briantoder.com and find out what I'm doing. And you too can succeed at this the way I'm doing it now without spending all this money. So this is it. This is my celebration because I'm so happy. I truly am thankful to God, Philip, the group, the digital Nomad group in the Taking Action Online course that we're all in. And this really finally does work. I have a real business and you can do this too. Wasn't that great? So people always ask me, how can you really do this? Well, get the program that I recommend. All right? The link is below this video. Second, follow these 3 steps. Step 1 is do the work. That's it. There's no magic. You have to do the work. Step 2 is realize it will take time. You saw it took months. It didn't take minutes. It's not instant. It's not magic. It's not going to drop out of the sky. You have to do the work. It's going to take time. And step 3 is start again with step 1. That's it. Do the work. It'll take time. Do the work again. That's it. By this time next year, I'm sure I'm going to be in 6 figures. Yeah, really. And there you go. I am Brian Toder of briantoder.com, and I show people just like you how to finally make money online. And we'll talk soon.